and thank you for watching. Attention rooftop lounge lovers, Sal Y Mar Rooftop Bar is one of those places to grab some lunch, dinner, or even just enjoy a night out with friends with a wonderful view. And I have Chef Jonathan Rodriguez here with us to tell us a little bit more about these new plates and, of course, experience some savor dishes like octopus and chorizo hash. Thank you for coming to our kitchen.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
No, yeah, and so we're starting off with something that's very familiar to our viewers, which is papa rellena, which is stuffed potatoes. But what's in there?
So what's in there is actually a tomato base with pork and beef inside. And we fry it into a beautiful crisp, but we say GBD, golden brown delicious.
Yes.
And then we top it off with some beautiful salt. On the bottom is a nice remoulade with garlic, salt, pepper, a little bit of lemon juice. And then we follow it, of course, with some microgreens.
And you're telling me that these are new dishes for everyone to enjoy. We don't want to call them tapas because really you can share this with other people, but you can also have it as a dish for yourself.
Absolutely. So the main factor was to have somebody come and enjoy a beautiful cocktail, but let alone come in and enjoy a beautiful date as well. And that's what Sal Y Mar, we wanted to enhance that whole excitement.
And we also have poblano pepper, but this is stuffed, and you mentioned some sweetness in there, some savory and salty feel to it. What's in there?
So what we have in there is a farro rice, farro brown rice quinoa, and it's Spanish pisto, which is zucchini and squash and yellow onions. And we season that with also Himalayan salts and give that that beautiful vegetarian look. On top is the manchego cheese, of course, and on the bottom you can't have any sweet. You got to add the sweet, so you have the red pepper coulis with a little bit of that sweet kick to balance the spice.
Nice. And of course, we also have ceviche. And I know a lot of people may feel a little bit like intimidated to make that at home and stuff like that. I make mine with just onions, but I know the key to that is leaving it in the fridge for at least 24 hours. Is that right?
Oh,
Am
that's
I doing
100%,
it right?
100%. And so we make our ceviche 24 hours as well. We want to give the fresh ingredients. So we buy our fresh ingredients from Fresh Fish Fast. And we get, inside we have octopus, we have shrimp, we have our Florida Fresh grouper. And we just cook that down. I'm not cooking, but you know, yes. As to say,
in the lemon juice.
And the lemon juice, exactly, and the acid, right? So we use the acidity for that. And the bottom, of course, how we played it was fresh California avocados. We played the ceviche on top, fresh fried plantains, and a beautiful flour to complement it.
All the colors is what's really catching my eye here. So this is just a beautiful dish.
Thank you.
Yes. So now we're moving on to the main course, which can also be a small plate if you want. So we're talking octopus and chorizo hash. Now, this is quite a combination. Tell me first how you season the octopus.
So the octopus is sous vide. We sous vide it for 4 hours at 253 degrees. And once we take it out, of course, the inside of the bag, we have red wine, garlic, thymes, and some bay leaves and a little bit of oregano. We take it out and then we let it sit in its own liquid. So it doesn't have that firm toughness.
Yeah.
And then we place that into our chimichurri, and then we hit it on a broil. So we will grill it, and then you will have that beautiful color, of course, after we have already broiled it.
And that olive oil, it smells so good.
Oh my gosh, yes it is. And then of course over here, you know, our local Farm Fresh, they're just so phenomenal. They give us the best ingredients, and we can't thank them enough. We have our beautiful corn, our peppers, our onions, our potatoes, our, you know, it's our hash, but you have to incorporate that chorizo, you know, to give it that little spice.
The kick in there. It's so many colors together. It looks so beautiful.
Thank you.
I know that you guys are elevating all your dishes.
Yes,
You're doing something different. Tell me about the process to make sure that everybody gets to enjoy different flavors, not just from one particular Latin American country, but everyone together.
So we are a Latin inspired, but Tulum as well. So we have the beautiful Mexican Tulum style dishes, but let alone we also have incorporated a Latin infused. So we wanted to embrace the actual Latin style food in Midtown and give them the ability to have something a little different so they can incorporate that experience overall.
Yeah, we're seeing the churros, the paellas, and that's a deconstructed paella that I saw, right?
Deconstructed paella, and people love it. And we also have our tomahawk, which is table side, and we cut it and we fillet it, and it's just that it's just beautiful experience, and we're trying to elevate that.
Of course, and you know, it is a rooftop bar, so there's beautiful views of West Shore, Tampa, Tampa, and even St. Petersburg. So tell me about that. Do people need reservations to enjoy the views as well?
Absolutely. I think it's a good idea to always put a reservation in at night with us, and also for brunch with us. For lunchtime, we have a very slow setting, so people can walk in as many times as they want, and we invite those people to come in during lunchtime to be able to engage with our views. But at night, it's one of those experiences that you have to just book with us and then enjoy that view to have that seat.
And of course, there's very good drinks out there too. Can you tell me about at least one so people can know what to expect?
Yeah, so we have a beautiful watermelon and infused basil company. And what they did was that they took tequila and they fused that dish. I call it dish, but drink down. And our bar managers just incorporated all of our beverages to have a storyline, which is in fact, it also hits storylines for our dishes as well. So it's really beautiful.
Thank you so much, Chef Rodriguez, for joining us here at the Morning Blend. And of course, SalYMarRooftop.com to gather more information. And it's open today until tonight, until 10 o'clock tonight. Is it open?
Yeah, so
only for dinner.
We'll be open for dinner for sure. And we will have, live music, and we'll have everybody there to be able to enjoy the beautiful experience for the guests to have fun and dance. And we have Cultura coming up.
Cultura.
And Cultura by Sal Y Mar. And that is for everybody to come out, eat, dance, have a great time, and party with us.
That is great. And that's June 18th, you mentioned?
June 18th.
And Cultura for culture, of course, and this is my dish, but that octopus Spanish style and chorizo hash. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having us.
SalYMar.com for more details.